9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Yes, strange things are happening, and I do apologize if the stream started and then ended for some strange reason. Um, it's the case that the boys at OBS, I think OBS, and there was an update to OBS, and suddenly my entire streaming setup had to change. I mean, in a manner of speaking, now I don't press one button. That's about it. But that one button that I don't press now is causing me a lot of grief. Yeah, it just seems that I have to go through another hoop just to start streaming, which is kind of cool because it means that I don't screw up on alphas. I don't show you guys something that you're not supposed to see, which is good. Yes. Speaking of which, I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope I'm not muted. All the usual things that seem to go wrong on my streams, they always happen. Hope you are well. Yes, I see I've got people on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome, both of you. And yes, this is the safe where I manage a team called Nottingham Forest. It is a kind of a safe where...
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
Huh? I'm muted? Come on. You can't be serious. Oh, not muted. Holy cow. Because the word muted appeared, right? So the word... Do you know that when you type in the word muted, there's an audio cue that goes into my ear and tells me to turn on the microphone now? I've done it. Yeah, only problem is I have to make sure that I'm feeding back the sound from the stream, especially that channel, which is the warning channel. I create a kind of a warning audio track, right? Separate on OBS. There's funny, funky things you can do. Okay, so coming back to this. So I have the save, right? Football Manager 26. Now, first, let's get to the high point and low points of FM 26. FM 26 is a decent game. It's not a great game by any stretch of the imagination. There are certainly things that we have to do differently now. I seem to think that SI might be heading in the direction where they want to make the game as realistic as possible. Inverted, please put that in parentheses or, quotes, whatever, however, The thing is this, for me, the game it's got its moments. But like I've always said, we have to play the game like it's Planet Football Manager, not Planet Earth. Because on Planet Earth, the data is different. On Planet Football Manager, the data is different as well. Like, for example, UBDA. UBDA already, now is actually, if you understand what I mean by UBDA, you know that I'm talking about a UI glitch that was apparent in the game until they just fixed it 2 patches ago, or last patch. Essentially, it means opposition defensive actions, right? Per opposition defensive actions per action. Oppositions, OPDA, OPDD, opposition passes per defensive action. Okay, so how many passes do you allow the opposition to have before a defensive action is done by your team? Now, in real life, it's closer to about 13 to 14. Sometimes it can go down to as low as 6. In Birmingham, the lowest, the highest press and the most aggressive press last season, right? So they had like something like 6 or 7. So essentially, you had games where teams didn't allow the opposition to do more than 8 passes before they started throwing themselves at the opposition. Now, what do we mean by throwing themselves? In the game of football, they look at defensive actions to be anything that forces the player to do something, the player with the ball to do something, right? Maybe a tackle is coming or, they press the person. Like pressing is considered a defensive action already. So if you start closing down a player, that's a defensive action. So we have all these. The problem in the world is that there's no like universal measure. Like, they don't go in there and say it's like the game is to be played in 90 minutes. That's a universal measure, right? Okay. Or you win the game, the scoreline 2-4. That's a universal measure. Okay. We measure everything in centimeters, not in inches. Okay. But Football Manager, the way they calculate OPDA, which is opposition passes per defensive action, is a term that's coined by football analytics. FIFA doesn't go in there and say, yes, this is the way OPDA is supposed to be counted. No, these guys came up with their own metrics. So Squawka is one, and all the other houses have, all the other companies that give this kind of data to let's just cut to the chase, betting sites and all that, so that you can form a more educated guess as to what your team is doing. It's not consistent. Some people have different metrics within it. So you might see one source going 16 and another source going 7. So now we've got Football Manager coming in, and they haven't come out and clearly told us what theirs is as well. I mean, they did have a poster when they introduced the feature, and they explained that in terms of thirds, right? So essentially, it's your defensive third up to the opposition's upper third. Okay. Okay, it's a zone from your goal all the way until the defensive third of the opposition. So that's the entire zone, right? So it's not from their goal mouth to the 25-yard line. It's everything after. So they explained that to be the case. So what would happen is if they pass the ball between the goalkeeper and the defender, not counted. It has to go transition past the goalkeeper to maybe somebody like the AM if they're deep in the half. That's when you start looking at opposition passes per defensive action. So that's how they calculate this. Problem is, it's too low. The numbers are too high, meaning 17 some cases, like Man City. I remember one game I played, 17 for Man City. I was like, huh? In real life, Man City don't let you even get like 10 passes together before they start choking you and denying you passing spaces. So the problem is this, right? The data is not the same. So when I go into Football Manager, so definitely there'll be groups of people that are not happy. Right? Like some people are nerds, like football nerds like me, that are going like, oh man, come on, be consistent. But the issue is not that. The issue is transparency. So I would hope that SI will come out and actually sit down with the community or at least define these terms for the community so that moving forward, we all are speaking from the same page instead of us guessing what the pages is. It's my pet bane. I really hated this for the last couple of years. I might be a tactics and trainings moderator on the SI forums, and I do have some clout, so to speak. Okay, but my clout is like I'm like a small little fly, in the whole community. It's like me jumping and nibbling your neck does no good anyway. Because I also feel that SI need to stick to their guns. If they believe that this feature is the way it's supposed to be, then go out there and do it. Don't wait for the community to go, oh my God, we don't like the inverted wingback because after that change. Stick to your guns. If you think this is the way you want it to play, then stick to it. I mean, if they don't like it, they don't like it, right? Like, I play World of Warcraft. Okay, so I've got Unholy Death Knight. I can only use examples that are in other games. I can't just go and talk about Football Manager. So I went from popping like 150,000 damage, right? I mean, I go into a mob, I can go up to 200k damage. I was like feeling godly, like, oh yeah, baby, I'm annihilating the whole room. Suddenly, they announced, right, the next patch is coming, and certain changes have been made to the spec. And I went like, huh? These changes are going to nerf me badly, It's like, now I got to press this button which does nothing, and I got to press this button that does nothing, and I've got to take this talent that does bugger all as well. And the tree has been redesigned. So instead of making it quality of life change for me, they just up and just basically swept the carpet from under me, and I'm now back to being shitty. I mean, I was really shitty to begin with. Now I'm just more shit. But what can I do? Like, so they stick by their guns and they shoot out. And we have no choice but to like, okay, let's just adapt. Let's just find a better way. Let's, maybe change our class, maybe play it differently, or, find some way to min-max our performances, right? They stuck to their guns. SI don't. SI bend to the willow tree, Once in a while, the community blows this way. Suddenly, the willow tree shakes and goes this way. So SI need to stick to their guns. Believe in the product they are pitching, and if they think this is the UI they want to go with it. Okay, don't. But having said that, allowing the UI to be modded, okay, that means there are levels in this game that can be modded, right? Okay, if SI wants to allow that to happen, then they have to engage with the modding community. They have to, because they've got to either put all these on. I'm so serious, I took off my watch. They have to create, right, within the game, because at the moment, right, the modding layers in the game are they're all over the place. Like, you don't go into the game and go like, oh, this is the entire modding layer. They separated from the rest of the game, so we can go and mess with this and we won't fuck up the game. Excuse the language again. But no, that's not the case. The case right now is that the parts that are modded are all over the game. So when you make a change to one mod and it release a patch, the whole damn thing breaks. Yeehaw. Speaking of which, I haven't even gone to check whether my skin is updated or not. Which means that you can crash. So as I moving forward, if you want to do these kind of things, then hey, engage with the community, bring them in, or change the game in such a way they can help. Because I think mods are going to be fantastic because this new the Unity engine does allow for modding. I mean, the Unity engine, let's cut to the chase, is for portability. Okay, it's not for making the game more better or more. The features to be fantastic, you get a better match engine or a better opposition instructions, whatever nonsense. No, it's not for any of that. It's for portability. Meaning, if as I create this use the Unity engine, it just means that hey, tomorrow we want the game to be ported onto the phone. Hey, easy. Unity can do it very easily, or on the console. That's the reason why we're on Unity. All right, okay. Well, that's why the graphics look the same. Yeah, the 3D engine. Does it look the same to you? Hey, nobody can come here and tell me that the 3D engine right now is fantastic. Oh my God, the 3D engine is so good. Even the lighting is horrible in the game. But why play it then? Why am I playing this game? I'm playing this game because the match engine is fun. They're going to have to nerf our match engine is really, really fun, okay? Crossing numbers are like 50%, which means that the match engine has to be nerfed. Yeah, it's too easy for people who know how to get the team to cross the ball to do it successfully, and on they go to Smash Network team players. 3 striker systems are right now also very strong because as long as you have like a 3 guys forward, they can be flat 3 strikers or they can be winger, and striker. They are extremely strong. Yeah. Moving forward, I like this game because it's a challenge because I'm playing against AI. B, A, I can now live like a manager who has no power, which is the goal of the save. In this save, I decided, since we can't do training because the training is shit, since we can't do a lot of other things because youth development doesn't really matter, players still develop really well. So why bother doing a part of the game that gives you maybe 1% improvement, right? I'm a min-maxer. I'm not going to devote myself to a part of the game where I only get a 1% gain. Because doing your own training and all that stuff is just a 1%. It's just a minuscule improvement. So I left everything to the AI manager. And I approached the game like Ruben Amorim's career. At the whims and the fancies of the board. So that's the case. I have no power in this. If I can't sign, I can't contract, I can't do my stuff, I don't do training, I just head into a match, my tactics, and that's where I play the game. Great. But you guys have a chance to be in the save too. So we've got 4 managers in the save, I think. And we've got Godspurs, Tiki Press, Zany, a Spurs fan. Not Zany. Zany, he's not in the game. So each one of them has their own team. So they all have their own teams and they have the power to bring in players. I don't, but they have the power. But that's where their power ends. Because while they can bring in the players, the contracts are negotiated by the staff. 2, if the players are to be let go, the board will do the negotiation. So they can't go into the game and we all know how manipulative we are in the transfer market. So we are definitely doing that. Do we have the right save? Yeah, we haven't loaded the save yet. Load the game. I haven't loaded yet. Nice here. 13th of April. Load. Now we're loading the save. I haven't loaded it yet, Spurs fan. It's about to be loaded. We are about to go into the game to find out what's happened because I left this game in the hands of our community, right? So their job was to go out there and do the transfers. So here are all the managers, all on holiday. There's somebody missing. There's Tiki Press, Spurs fan. Where's Godspurs? I think he is... Okay, hey, Godspurs is here. Tiki Press and Popper. There's somebody more. Spurs, Tiki Press, yeah, they're all here. Spurs fan, Tiki Press, and Godspurs. Where's Godspurs? Yeah. Godspurs is here. He's not. I've got to take over. I think he's no. I know what he's done. He's disconnected himself, so he's no longer on holiday. Yeah, I think there's a way to do it, no? Yeah, he's here. He's left the game. So basically what happens is that there is a way to do it so that we don't have to touch you guys anymore. Yeah. We don't have to touch you guys anymore. So I can just go on and play the safe. Yeah, what Godspurs did is the correct thing to do. I just don't know how to do it myself. So I know somebody explained it on Discord. Okay, so let's go and check out the transfer window, okay? Recruitment. Recruitment. Okay, first, we go and see your teams. Okay, well, I got to put you guys on holiday. There is a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. There is a way to do it. No, how did you do it? Yeah, I think I jump into Discord onto their computer and check it out. There was a comment done by somebody. There is a way. Discord. Okay, no, not that one. There's another file. I got to go through the thread. Okay. Just click right then on the new bar, relinquish control on each of those. Okay, so I get it. Okay, so I don't relinquish control. So this one, how do you relinquish control? Actions. Edit manager, go on holiday. No. Hello, whoever you are. Is he here? Do you right click? Relinquish control. Oh, there we go. Relinquish control. Okay. Okay, so that's one down. Now we have to do the other guy. So we go into settings again, and then we come into this guy again, and then here, end holiday. End holiday, right? Okay. Okay, come in here. I gotta end his holiday, now I gotta relinquish control too. That way, you guys are not in it anymore until the next transfer window. Then we come inside here, and relinquish control. Then when it's time, you guys take over the safe. Yeah. So this way, I don't have to go through the whole process of seeing the pausing for a cause all the time, right? Yeah. Yeah, so done. So we've done all that already. So now we can see this. They're all not in the game. I mean, they are in the game, but they don't have so when we want to take over the save later, we save it again. So I'm saving the game as September. Done. Okay, so that should be fine. I forgot. I know. I haven't been doing this for a long time. Okay, so here we go. Now let's look at the news. Recruitment. Okay, we're gonna go to Spurs first and see who they've signed. Recruitment here. This would be me. Transfer activity. So this is me, right? So transfer history of other clubs will be quite interesting. Okay, so let's, how do we find out? Club site. Club site. Shit. Club site. Why is that lag, man? There's like a lag, no. Massive lag in this. Okay, Premier League. Okay, we go to, let's see Liverpool first. Okay, then we go to their transfer history. So who have they brought in for Liverpool? So Liverpool, they have brought in Castello Luqueba. They brought in Nicolo Fortini. And they've also brought in Ruben Ramos as a free agent. And then Givaro Reed, another fullback. Jamie Norton came in from the academy, and then this guy Davila is later on. So they let go David from Liverpool. Actually, had David Neres. They actually had David Neres in the team. Then who else is gone? They got this youth player gone. The goalkeeper, Yaros. The DJ. Joe Bradshaw is a youth player. So basically, they got Allison gone. Allison has gone to Arsenal. Harvey Owen has gone away. And then, basically, Cody Gakpo as well has gone on to Arsenal. And Connor Bradley moved on to Real Madrid for 53 million. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so the other club would be, wait, hold on. The other club in the Premier League, let's come in here. There's another way of checking. Spurs. Spurs transfer history. Here, who have they got? Yunus Musa came in. They also brought in this kid, Harry, this kid, and then Mason Mount. Free agent Martin James. Tavernier from Everton. And Harvey Barnes from Newcastle. These are the players added. Oh, there might be more, no? Yeah. We can't really go into the full list. I mean, this is it. This is it. Out. Radu Draguzin, the defender. I would wonder why you let him go, man. Yeah. Then Byfield, Manus Solomon for 8 million. Jet Spence. You guys let Jet Spence go. You know how good he is. He's phenomenal winger. Wow, that's quite a few players. That's quite a few players, man. Okay. Then Spurs we've done. Liverpool we've done. And Brighton. Brighton has got Spurs, right? Spurs is managing Brighton. Harrison Parker has been brought in. The big money on Amon City, about 13 million, and that's it. Some guy called Andrew and some guy called Collins. 14.5 million. Out went Josh Robert. No, big one is Igor. Igor! Hey! You went from Nottingham Forest to hey, this is Nottingham Forest. Hey, this is my team. I'm lost. This Brighton and Hove Albion transfer. Yeah, this is Brighton's transfers, in and out. Yeah, correct. These are Brighton's transfers. So all the transfers of Brighton. Okay, free, 5 million. These are all the transfers in the Premier Leagues, rather. Man, this is so complicated. Yeah. Quite a few players. Wait, this... Yeah, Joel Weltman, not my player, correct. So Joel Weltman from Brighton went on to Boscagli as well as on loan. And then we've got this, quite a few. Okay, Facundo Buonotte also has left Brighton and is now playing for Freiburg for 24.5 million. So not many big signings. Okay, now we go back to my club and see what our transfer history is like. I haven't seen my own club, no. Yeah, I think it's a mandatory transfer release clause. Okay, no news for me. Still shit. Finn Gromsvik. God, I don't have any. My board didn't get me any players. They just brought in some Dean Anderson. This guy. This guy. What the fuck, man? Hey, Safonov. I got a goalkeeper. I got a decent goalkeeper for a change. Yeah, he's okay. He's not too bad. Safonov, okay. On loan, not bad. Yeah, he's not that bad. Nathaniel Brown is my fullback on the left. Holy cow, they dropped 52 million for Nathaniel Brown. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at it from the other way. It's from the start. Whoa, we got Gallo also. We got Nathaniel Brown and Gallo. Wait, talk about giving me two. They gave me two good wing backs. Holy cow, these are both good, no? Oh. He can play as a winger. And this guy can play as a wing back. Oh my God, I got two of them. And I got Safonov. Safonov is a good goalkeeper. Oh, he's a very good goalkeeper. Wow. 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 These are some phenomenal signings from us. Hey, Matt Sells went to Al Khalej, okay, 6.9. Yeah, then I'm looking at let's look at the date, right? The date should be this is the latest one. Okay, Yana Fuentes, thank God this guy going to see on loan. He's hopeless. Kali Moendo is gone, but we don't have a striker. We don't have a striker. So I hope they registered the players because squad registration. See, I think that there's no chance of me to raise. That registration is close to the Premier League. For the Europa, also close. Okay, whoever is in the club, whoever is in the team, please. I barely had the ball. Opda showed 24 for them. 20. No, Opda 24 for them. Yeah, if you barely had the ball, right, and that means that their pressure is high. Either that or your passing is terrible. Your team was so horrible with the ball that they screwed up. They gave the ball to the opposition. Okay, so we got our first we got this tag thing. So I'm not gonna switch to this. Okay, so we're gonna just play this. I don't know why we got three now. So let's quick pick and see what's the news. What's the news today? Morato, Murillo. Murillo cannot play here. Why is this S-man always putting my Murillo here? Bertola can play here. Morato, Hoiberg, Jan Stage. Hey, I got Da Silva. Oh, this is my youth player, right? Then we got, oh my God, Nathaniel Brown. I'm quite choked, no? Can you approve? Look at my news. Okay, sure. Let's go to club site. So we basically have got to go to Brighton, right? Brighton. News. Okay, see all the news of Brighton. PSC make Ayari offer. Ayari rejects PSC. Brighton make Dion Bello offer. Make Bellingham offer. You made an offer for Job Bellingham. You finalized. You got Collins in. That's, I think, the only one that you got in. Brighton's transfer history, right? So this is your transfer in. Okay, in. Okay, so you got Namdi Collins in. You got Andrew in, whoever Andrew is. And these are the two signings you made. This is the only one you got out of the window. Yeah. Why were they rejected? That's good news. So let's look at your news. Okay, so basically, let's see. Brighton an offer for Seaman. You made a few offers, but they didn't go through. Yeah. Yeah, no idea why your bid for Seaman didn't go through. Yeah. Yeah, Brighton, Seaman's they want to come to England and play by the sea, with the Seagulls. So we got Gallo on loan. Safonov in goal lah. Dean Anderson, sorry, shut up. Because Safonov in goal already. That's it. Keep quiet. Michael the Archangel, you come in front. Watanabe, wata away. Okay, you're not going to be playing. Nico Williams, can you imagine for the first time ever, Nico Williams can't play? Yeah. Okay, he's in. No wonder. How long is he injured for? Yeah, no wonder we signed another one. Okay, Watanabe, you come back. Okay. We can also put all in. Watanabe, we don't need two defenders. We need two fullbacks. Yeah. Okay, so no, not Nico Williams, you dummy. Okay, okay, this will be fine. Pedro Rodriguez, he has to play, I need to look at these two positions. Now, in terms of who can be a striker, Ollie Hutchinson, we might ask the short one to be the goal striker right now. The short one. I have to play with the shortest striker I've ever had. You provided you survive this summer. Yeah, yes, the best part about playing like this, right, is you don't know who's coming to your club. I'm telling you guys, right, the best way to play this game is you have a few transfers, right, but then you hand over transfer power to somebody else. You never know. Yeah. Who is your it depends on your assistant manager now. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is commentary mode. I must have been so disappointed in my performance the last game that I went to commentary mode. Okay, hello. Let's go and watch it on extended. Get to know how our players are playing. What? Okay, don't look at me. I don't know what's going on. SI should be coming up with some. I'm hoping SI comes up with news on the patch. What the light speed game is this, man? Yeah, I take 1.75, 1.5 normally what I play at. Yeah, 1.25. Okay, plays it into the okay. We are in red and white. Okay, Safanov. Show them the quality. Look at this. He's got elven ears. Look at that. You can see the ear, man. Look at the size of his ear. He's got elven ears. I think he went and spent some time playing World of Warcraft. Safanov. Okay, here goes the silver mode. Okay, nice ball to Endoye. Endoye should be happy, right? Oh God, I'm playing as an attacker finally. I forgot, Endoye is now back to his normal shenanigans in front. Okay, Morgan Gibbs White is no longer at my club. Yeah, I think so, no? Yeah, I don't see him. Murillo now. Setting up a shot. Yeah, I don't think Morgan Gibbs White he plays for me anymore. He must have left. He must have gone somewhere. He's the most importante player I ever had. So if Morgan Gibbs White is gone, sad. Endoye beating one or lost control of the ball. Hey, that's nice. That's a nice change. Instead of a player winning, keeping the ball all the way, he lost control of the ball. Oh, nice take from Højbjerg. Højbjerg to Endoye. Endoye brings the ball in the middle. Maybe he's injured. Michael takes it on beautifully. Controls it. Nathaniel Brown cuts it back to Jan Stage. Jan Stage looks to Murillo. Murillo is going to take his time. Jan Stage backheels it. It's good bit of control. Hey, Livramento pushing my player off the ball. What a shot. What a shot there. Yeah, playing well. Here comes Højbjerg on the ball. Shot to Da Silva. Da Silva is getting himself involved in a lot of facets of the attacks. That's so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jan Stage shows chance. Batola again. This is non-stop pressure from us. We are cooking, man. We are cooking it. Okay. It's our ball again. We are cooking it, guys. Honestly, this is what Arne Slot tried to do. He wanted to play. He's been watching one too many of my streams. Okay, so he was watching one of my streams and saw Dalje is playing this 3-4-3. I'm going to try and do the same thing with Liverpool. But he forgot that their system is supposed to be attacking. He screwed things up really badly. Yeah, very badly. In this system, we have attackers. We have attackers. So he screwed it up. Arne Slot is in trouble. I mean, we beat Fulham. It's not like it's a surprise that we should be beating Fulham. But the performance against Man City was just terrible. Look at the defending, man. Oh, this is classic. This is very good football coming out from Nottingham Forest, showing their Brit. Hey, Nathaniel Brown. I got Gallo on the bench. You don't buck up, I bring Gallo on. Hey, I have been waiting for a long time to say that. And we got Gallo and Nathaniel Brown. Right? What a take, man. Go Livramento in the area. He's looking for options. Batola with the header. Tonali, what a strike. Berate the boys. Remember, there's DR on this, so don't use it too often. One is enough. But usually I do it when you concede a goal. But I do it for fun. Okay, or they're trying to... this is OPPDA, what? Yeah, they press quite high, you know. Hey, what is that? Second time, no? And you can't even... Two of you can't stop one Livramento. Oh, sheesh. I want to berate them one more time. Can't. Ramsey. What the hell? The guy just ran past him without even putting a foot in. These are all the things that are wrong with that. Because in Football Manager, the match engine, right, is a higher priority to get back into position than there is to do the press. And that has been a problem for this match engine for a very long time. So if you can accept that, right, sometimes when you're making your tactics, you'll understand how to exploit it. Especially those tactics which have got a very one is attacking, one's defensive, right? Then you know that you can take advantage of that. Morato on the ball. Okay. Should we unleash the white centre backs as liberos? Then they'll push up. The two box-to-box midfielders will go up as well with them. It's a bit aggressive. If you have a better team, yeah, why not? Murillo now. Out to Højbjerg. Gets it on Nathaniel Brown. Now back to the young stage. Okay? Okay, guys. We are gonna do what we want, what we do well. What we do well. See, my attacking way is also standard. People say narrow is a meta. Don't believe everything that people tell you. Don't ever believe everything that people tell you. No? Pass recession, pass into space. Final third. We are going to low cross and we're going to box. Yeah. Be careful lah. Yeah, Hutchinson. Oi. Now we cannot cross the ball because we don't have two big tall guys anymore. Last time we had Kalim Wendo, right, who could hit the ball. Now we have short strikers. So we have to adapt. Good tackle from Michael. There's a height issue in our team now. Maybe ask Morato to become a centre back. Good defending. Livramento from good recovery from Newcastle. Good defending again. Oh, Oli. What can he do? Does well. Nathaniel Brown. He's in the house. He shoots. Oh my God. That was a good attack, but didn't amount to much. Antonio Cordero has got support on the right, but the maker of the highlights decided it's not worth it. Tonali now forced to go wide to create something. His Tonali's out of position. Attack quick. Quick. Aye, ref. Yellow card. Tackle, push from behind. He still got the ball. Damn it. It's a goal. Yeah. Now I berate second time. Wah is going to give the goal. He's onside. Yeah. Yeah, he's onside. Definitely onside. Because this guy is so deep. Batola is too deep. Could see it from the normal view. Our problem right now is height. Because most of my chances are 45% of them are cross-generated. Right? So now the problem is half my chances require height to leverage off, and I don't have it now. Okay. I think we are going to ask Ndoye to move inside because he's at least taller than Hutchinson. He's at least got 11 for jumping reach. This is not looking good. Did you see the goal Hougang United scored yesterday? No, I didn't. Yeah. Hougang is Hougang. Yeah. We got some belters in the S League when it comes to goals. I think one of the best goals I've seen was from the S League. We had I've actually been in a stadium when we had a banana corner kick goal as Raja Gopal. I was in the stadium when that happened. I was like off my chair. I was off my seat, screaming. I've never seen a goal going directly from a corner before. And then after that, every one of us in school, primary school, right out to secondary school, right, the moment we take, everybody want to take corners. All of us want to take, because all of us can do free kicks or take corners now. Or taking corners, all of us bending the ball until the coaches started yelling at us. Yeah, everybody wanted it. It was a thing, man. That's the thing about football. Back in the day, right, we had inspirations. Now I don't see inspirations anymore. That's more. Maybe there's not enough talk. Later, put it on the Discord. I definitely will check it out. Normally, if you put a link here, you get banned automatically by the chat GPT, by my chat bot. My chat bot is quite fierce. Ndoye takes the ball down. Okay, come on. Again, ref, there has to be a stopping. No, come on, man. There's 2 or 3 times already they've been pulling down my players. Finally, he gives a yellow card to us. Ay, Murilo. Okay, we're going to have to take a bit more risks. So we're going high up the pitch. To join my cult, you need to be a Twitch subscriber. Chopped him down, the guy. Terrible. No, they've been attacking us. I don't know how that Buster, that must have been my AI. I got AI chat. I haven't. Nobody has spoken to my AI in a long time. Okay, come on. Finally, no, wait. We haven't got a win yet in a long time. We have a team now to do something. At least I hope lah. The problem is strikers department. Morgan Gibbs White is actually not bad as a striking option. What a ball. I was about to say what a ball. That is a good ball. Our striker's reaction a bit suspect. Okay, Hoiberg, Sian stage, and they don't take a shot. Nathaniel Brown, we are looking to create something. Morato, Murillo, Nathaniel Brown. Okay, time to make a change. All right, so we've had some game. Okay, Igor will come on for Ndoye. And then on the right flank, we need a wing back. We gotta bring this guy on. I got no more wingers. I bring Gallo on for Nathaniel Brown. Nathaniel Brown is a so-so game, but not impressed. Yeah, not impressed. He has not impressed me at all. McAtee is okay. McAtee is my last substitution. And he will be for Ollie Hutchinson or Omari Hutchinson. Omari Hutchinson can play. No. I think he's better off on the left. Okay, we're gonna ask him to be further up the pitch. I think we're taking too long because we have a build out from the right on the right side as well. Good work there, Omari. Omari is not bad. Or doesn't have it in him. The injury to Nico Williams is also quite disturbing. Fran Garcia. Safonov is keeping us in the game. He is really keeping us in the game. Impressive performance with Safonov so far. Okay. Tonali again. We did well at the start, but defending we can defend, but the problem is our attack right now. Omari Hutchinson back to defend. Okay, now we got their counter. Igor Isis will have to hold the ball up. And then he looks for options. Finds Omari. Omari chucks it. Oh, all with a cross. Gallo brings it down well. Aye. Good defending. Yeah. Mike. I was like, Michael was on the ball. I thought he was going to create something. Okay, I've got to watch it on key. Extended is too long. Batola looks for Igor. All right, 70th minute. Okay, that's it. All right, now we have to look at attack. All right, I'm going to move Omari here because Michael also not having a good game. Okay, and then we're going to bring on McAtee for Michael. Michael is not having a good game either. So, but a recognized game lah. Are you doing transfers or sporting director? I don't know what you mean. I'm not doing any transfers. That's the all the transfers are done by the club. I just play whoever they give me. That's all. I have no say in the players they bring. Yeah. Or the players they sell. I got no say. So if they sell, I'm screwed. Yeah. So like this season, they sold my strikers, one of my strikers. And then last season, they sold my wingbacks. So this season, I've got a basically rebuild again. I don't even have a 2-striker option. I only have 1 striker, his name is Igor. And even then, he's not one of my better strikers. Jan Stage, Hoiberg, McAtee, Igor. Oh, he finally scores. He gets us back in the game. Okay. So I have to do the best with the squad that I have. And this is the thing about doing the best with the squad you have, right? It's not a question about finding the right role for the player. It's finding a right formation for your team based on the number of players that you have that can play first team football. Yeah. So I think the community at large is a bit sometimes I think that the meta way to play is to actually look at your squad and see what is the best formation that your squad can play. That is the meta, not the meta formation. That's nonsense. Yeah, there's no such thing as a meta formation because a lot of formations can be very strong in the game. It's a question of whether your players can pull it off. That's all. McAtee assisted, right? Yeah, he finally got into the game. McAtee, I have to play him on the right. Hutchinson is best played on the left. I noticed that about the way they play. Now it's a question of settling in on who's going to be playing the next few games. So I know I'll lose a few. Like last season, we went on a 10-game losing streak, right? Before we started pulling the wins out that I had, and then we moved into mid-table. So this season we have to do the same thing. Find the combinations. Where is the best place to play them, and understand what your players can offer. That's all. Like sometimes you gotta know if this player can be relied on to come back and help you defend, because not all the players do that, and a lot of it dependent on their stamina, their work rate, endurance, their aggression. So sometimes they are good at it, sometimes they're not. I guess. Through the middle, Joe Linton is going to pass it straight to Safanov. Safanov is a good goalkeeper, so I'm glad that they assigned Safanov. Safanov could be the difference maker this season. Now it's a question of just how do we set up our tactic now? And I think I've set it up already. This what you see is how we're going to be playing now, going forward. McAtee on the right, Omari Hutchinson on the left. Ndoye is a sub, and Ndoye can be a wing back as well. And then the midfield is locked in. Yeah. 3-1. It's okay. We lose. I don't even attend recruitment meetings. Yeah, there's no point attending recruitment meetings because they will decide who they sign. Yeah. I just play with whoever. This is just like some managers in real life. Some managers in real life have got absolutely no say in who they're playing with. It's very common, especially in clubs like in Singapore S-League clubs. You think S-League, the coaches got a say as to who's coming to their club. They don't even know who's going to be playing in the first 11 the following season. Yeah. Every time it's roll the dice. Then they have to, they don't have no say. So a lot of these clubs, in reality, the manager has zero say. Okay, so we are going to play the next game. Pedro is unregistered. Well, that is Europe. Okay, so next game is Europe. Yeah, man. Paris FC. We go to Europe. We go to Europe. So what about the other results? Other results in the Premier League. We lost. What about the rest of your teams? Okay, so let's look at the fixtures. Arsenal won, Crystal Palace won. Bournemouth beat Sunderland. Brighton beat Chelsea. Holy cow! Got Spurs! Your Brighton team with their super tactic has beaten Chelsea 2-0. And I must say, it was a dominating performance. Look at Chelsea's shots they generated, 0.25. You kept them. They basically sat back in the whole half, allowing you to pass the ball around. And you choked the living. I mean, according to in SI terms, this is choking them already. My goodness, you completely smashed them. Looking at the goals, right? Let's look at the goals. At least it tells the starting character. No, there's no point. Yeah, you get what you want. Yeah. I don't go for meetings. I play literally whatever they give me. Yeah. Anyway, if you look at the game is hard-coded to identify your weak areas, right? Based on the squad planner. All messy defense. So if you look at a squad planner, right, there's a depth page, right? You look at the depth page and fill it. Like, I knew we don't have left backs last season, so they have filled up with 2 left backs. Let's see if they find a striker. Because we let go a striker as well. So that's not bad. And why is it like that? Why can't you... I want to see all the goals. Premier League again. Not this one. We go to Premier League. There we go. Here. And then fixtures, right? So Brighton played Chelsea. And then a second goal. First goal was not bad. Second goal. Let's see the second goal. Brighton beating Chelsea. Chelsea coming to attack you and then lose the ball. Yeah. Oh, look at Collins. Yeah, your new signing Collins. Read the game and then Gruda setting up Martin. Oh my goodness. Second goal. Brilliant second goal. Then in the Premier League again, other results was Liverpool. Oh my God. Liverpool and Spurs. The 2 owners. Yep, the 2 owners going head to head. Tiki Press and Spurs fan. Here we go. First goal, Danso to Bentancur. 7-2, no, Liverpool beat Spurs. Kadu, Florian Wirtz taking the ball down, putting Ekitike into acres of space. He gets in, shoots, and Vicario has no chance. There's a first goal. As Tiki presses Liverpool team setting the stage, and here comes a Spurs 7-2. Spurs fans. Mickey van der Ven out to Udogi. Lukaku, good pass to Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons goes wide, loses the ball. Salah start initiating the counter. Ekitike has got Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz, if he only plays like that in real life. Kirkers to Florian Wirtz. And Wirtz makes it 2. Guys, your teams are doing well. 2 goals up already. And then Bentancur, Bergwell. Spurs struggling to move the ball around. Here goes Udogi. Brilliant. And... I thought it was goals only. What? Why are they showing us highlight? What? The highlight started from there. This is ridiculous. This is the longest highlight in the history of highlights. They're showing us everything. Chouamani, Florian Wirtz, out to one timing it, and I thought, what kind of a Chouamani? Gravenberch bends it. Wow, that's got to be the longest highlight ever. That is a huge long highlight. Vicario, Gray. Out to Lukaku. Losing the ball to Gravenberch. Oh my God. The Spurs team defending. Okay, Danso to Romero. Oh my God. This Spurs team, they cannot move the ball from midfield. They can get the ball to the start of midfield and that's it when they fall apart. That means there's something wrong with the role distribution in midfield. Or the defensive line is too low. But I think it's the role distribution. Salah, Florian Wirtz, that's it. Another goal. 4-0. The Spurs are in trouble, man. Is there a way of a centre back today goal kick? Is there no way? There's no option in the game to do that. Yeah. Hey, hello. We asked for goals, right? Why are they showing us only not Dan so? Great. I haven't seen a single Spurs. Hey, did you see what happened? Right. The moment they get the ball into midfield, they lose the ball. So there's something wrong with their role distribution. Yeah, because every goal they concede, right, comes from a midfield transition failure. Every time. Like most of their goals, right, they lose the ball in midfield and that's it. Game over. And then if you do that, right, there'd be something wrong with your tactic. Something wrong with your tactical system. Martinelli. You might have to be in a position where it's best to let the AI play his tactic. Upamecano. This Liverpool team. Gadu. Kirkets. God, there they one mistake, right? They build up and they read it. So that's the first goal. So the first goal he scored is actually not from a, your brilliant defending or brilliant attack. It's more like a mistake. So if I ever score a goal like that, means I don't look at it. I chalk it off because that means because the likelihood that kind of mistake happening every game is very, very minimal. Yeah, looks like most of the chances Liverpool created were very good. Okay, time for our game. Player of the week, Florian Wirtz. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So now we head to Europe for our first game. First European tie. My priority is not to to be careful in Europe. It's Sunday, right? So we're gonna go on holiday to the next match. Friends criticizing Popa's tactics. So fans are against. You think Spurs will go down this season in real life? No. Well, a lot of clubs want them to because they've got good players at the club. The thing is, I don't see that happening. I think Spurs are a good team. They will do okay. Calvin Phillips wants to be a coach. He's got a coaching license. I don't want to change my system, but I'm thinking of changing it already. Because I don't have a tall striker. Igor Jesus is my only striker who has some kind of a presence in the final third. The rest of my strikers, they aren't really good enough to be strikers. I also have like a AMC now. I got one AMC, which means I'm not switching to a 4-2-3-1. But there is a possibility we'll be playing a 4-2-3-1 soon. Because of the fact that I got a decent AM. So I might have to change tactics to a 4-2-3-1 instead of playing this wingbacks based system. Or if I do, then I have to change it as well to a 5-2-1-2 because of the AMC's presence. Okay, so what we're gonna do tactics is make a slight change to our tactic because we have an AM. Okay, so the crazy mazy counter we can play like this. This is one version where we go in and out, right? So in possession we go like that. Okay, and then we have this tactic which is the gambit. The gambit I'm going to remove it. Okay, clear this slot. I don't want it. I don't want them to get too much into it. Okay, so now what we can do is so we got this is in possession. Now in possession we got 3. I'm going to change this now so that combine is like this. But the problem is the AM. Where is he going to play? So the AM is going to move out. All right. So out of possession, in possession is that out of possession. So here we come. No, in possession is correct. Out of possession, we want you to move here, you to move here. So we get this set up. Okay. So in possession, this becomes an advanced playmaker with the instruction to roam. All right. So then we will have one channel forward going. He is going to go and defend here later. This guy is going up. So this guy is a center forward. This guy is a channel forward. Okay. All right. Out of possession, this guy drops here and that guy goes here. In possession, he goes like this. Okay. All right. So this is going to be the safe crazy mazy narrow. Okay, safe. I don't know, man. It won't even save the tactic. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that they did. Okay. All right. Now, question is the one with 3, 2. The other option is 2, 1. Okay. I'll do 2, 1. 2, 1 instead of 1, 2. I got have 2 strikers, but I got 2 AMs. Okay, so out of possession, we want them to do. So these in possession, these two drop into the middle. So Endoye and Michael move into the center. This guy move here. This guy come here. This guy come here. All right. So then what we'll have is an AP, and then we have one shadow striker. And this guy will be a channel forward. All right. So out of possession, they go like this. In possession, they go like this. These guys will bomb down the flanks. This guy count. This guy we will make it harder for teams to. So guess what I do in Europe? I always do this. Last season, the last time I did it, I did the same thing, right? We did the same thing, no? We did the same thing. We experimented in Europe, and we lost a lot of games, but at least I got the system working before I had to unload it into the Premier League. So then by then we were working the system well. Okay, all right, done. Okay, so mark tighter, tackle harder. All right, so we got this. Okay, so we quick pick our team. We got Igor Hutchinson. Gibbs White is back. Okay. All right, now on the left will be Gallo. On the right, and they can play Endoye on the right, no? Okay, Endoye on the right. Okay. Murillo, oh no. Okay. Murillo come here. Okay, here we go. So AP is gonna sometimes go left, sometimes go right. So this guy should actually stay. He shouldn't move up. This guy is coming out. This guy move here. This guy is going. So this guy will be changing his role to a DM. So he'll be screening, and this guy will be screening, and these guys will come in and help us defend. This guy is pressing. No, now he cannot be a pressing wingback. Actually, he can. Yeah, he can press because you're doing it high up the pitch. Can I increase the mic volume? Strikeless, I don't do strikeless, man. Yeah, I don't play strikeless. I didn't know it was that soft. Yeah. Okay, here we go, babies. In Europe, a totally experimental system. We are experimenting our way in Europe. It is the way to play. It's the way to play. The door of my hall just slammed open. No, these guys are not good enough. Maybe the under 18 squad or somebody we can bring. Annabelle. Annabelle is playing. Only because Annabelle will be playing, okay? I want to bring an Annabelle. Who doesn't want to bring an Annabelle to Europe? Give Annabelle a chance. Okay, another one here. Okay, all right. Okay, we got several players to bring to Europe. Give them their first chance. And this is it, guys. Can we do this again? So we're playing in Europe. This tactic is probably going to fall apart, but something is happening downstairs. So. Okay, here we go. Morgan Gibbs White to Endoye. Now, this is a more defensive variant of my 5, the one that we're just using. But this one, when we lose the ball, we're going to become very narrow. So encourage them to go wide. And where they're going to go wide is where my 2 wing backs are going to do a lot of pressure. So they are meant to put pressure there. So when we have the ball, we go narrow, hoping we can keep. I don't know, maybe it's a terrible idea. Considering the fact I don't have players who can hit the ball. So we're trying to punch through their middle. Ndoye does well. Here comes Bertola out to Anderson. Anderson on the ball. Henderson is playing instead of Safonov. Okay, never mind. I think Safonov can't play, right? He's on loan from PSG also. Oh, Gallo does well. Beats 1, beats 2. Crossing the ball early. Igor has scored. Nottingham Forest 1, Paris 0. What a start, man. Look at him go. Gallo beats them. I think they took us for granted. I think they underestimated the opposition. I think Gallo gets a brilliant ball in. Igor rising. That's why we need height. We really need height, no? Because if you have a short striker, you got only one way to score goals, through balls. You need to have like height. Height is not a meta, it just is an extra. It's like saying, hey, you got more than one option, one way to score a goal. Kebal. Defended. The defending of this tactic is okay. It's creating the goal. So we have to come up with a new system. Gallo. Jan Stage. Oh, sheesh. Jan Stage looking for Hutchinson. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. Because he's a playmaker, he's getting the players to look for him. So we're going to make him do a free roll so that we remove the playmaking nonsense. Otherwise, the AI starts looking for him. I rather... The problem is when you have 2 roles, right? I don't like one... Problem is when one of them is a playmaker. Okay, go Gallo. Gallo losing out. He tried to beat. Because advanced wingback always try and beat players with the dribble. Lopez, they get the equalizer. Goebbels, yeah. They're like, hey, you know what? We let them score because they're in front of home fans. We cannot, They have to have a reason to play in Europe. Generosity. Otherwise, they'll never pay to sign our players. Oh, man. The more I think my players become flat. Okay, crossing the ball. And yeah, Gallo trying to get okay, free roll, channel forward. No more channel forward. Go center forward. Stay and tag the box. Don't move left and right. Yeah. I think we're getting to stay in the box. Hutchinson is okay. Morgan Gibbs White, I think no more channels. So just go become a second striker. They are trying to unlock us. Our wall is quite a lot of players in our wall. They get behind. Okay, this is the part where it's dangerous. Defended. Okay, Dean Anderson. Yeah, come and close us down. No, don't want to. Nice turn from Hutchinson. Gallo, Stage, Jan Stage. Murillo now finds Gallo. Gallo beats 1, beats 2, and slips the ball in for Hutchinson. Was wide and it's 2-2. Nottingham Forest have leveled the match. It's 2-2. We are back in this. Good business, man. Good business. Omari Hutchinson. I like him when he's on the left. Yeah. Then Gibbs White saw the presence of Højbjerg, and Højbjerg just planted that perfectly into the back of the net. But it's offside. It's not counted. Oh, 2-1. I thought it was 2-2, no? I thought we were a goal down. Oh, we've taken a lead again. Nottingham Forest 2, Paris FC 1. It is Paris FC, not PSG, right? I think so. I'm not sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. Looks like this is Paris FC, not, yeah, it's Paris FC, not PSG. Yeah, I was excited. I thought we were playing against PSG. Paris FC, okay. Let's not show this team any respect. For a moment, I honestly thought it was PSG. Though. Okay, come on, boys. 2-1 already. The results. Nottingham Forest on 3 points. Not a bad start. Here we go. Tavio to Terzic. And Lopez, Goebbels goes wide to Kebal. He's free because of their pressing wingback. Yeah. It's 2-2. All right. I think what we're going to do is you're no longer going to press. You're just going to be a wingback, no? Yeah. He's moving out of position too early. Advanced wingback attacking is fine. It's just that every time he moves out, the wide centre back is pulled out. Attacking, we're okay. So it's our defensive side that's got to be, we got to improve it a bit more. So instead of pressing wingback, it should be a wingback because there's nobody else like getting into position early. But oi! It's 3-2. Gallo scores. It's Forest 3, Paris FC 2. That's a brilliant walk in the back of the net. Like we rolled that ball into the back of the net, man. Look at Omari Hutchinson beating the player, then going down to the line, and then the players are all like, oh my, he's free. Then Gallo says, hey, guess what? I've got a free goal. The highest XG possible. Next to the goalkeeper not even being there. Ndoye now, brilliant. Playing well as the wide winger in the tactic. Bertola now. Oh, he's good on the ball. Højbjerg. Bertola. Switching up to Murillo. Out to Gallo. Gallo will now run the legs off this. Oh no, he didn't. Ndoye it's 4. We are putting the match beyond the reach of our visiting friends. It's a brilliant third now. Gallo taking the ball down well. Then saw Ndoye on the far post. Whips it. He's totally, absolutely unmarked. Terrible defending from the AI. And here comes Ndoye again. Ndoye now up to Højbjerg. Højbjerg holding up the ball for Jan Stage. Bertola. We made a change to our tactic. Now it's much better because the wingbacks aren't. The pressing wingback was my problem. It's. I think it's bad news for the opposition as Nottingham Forest are now 4-2 up in this our first European tie. And we are at the bottom of the English Premier League too. So this is so funny, man. Tactics. We're gonna save this tactic now. Yeah. CMN and whatever. Okay, save. Yeah, save it. Okay, all right. This is our tactic now. So we got to hold on to this fine result, man. Bertola. Okay, I say hold on. Don't give the ball away. Oh, Hutchinson took that down like a master craftsman, man. It's 5-2. They said it's a counter attack. No. We started the ball from our own goalkeeper. Terrible commentary. This is from goalkeeper to goal. Morgan gives wide, Igor Ises, and he just plants that into the back of the net. Guess who's our next goalkeeper, next striker to be taken off our hands? Ises. Alrighty. 5-2. Omari Hutchinson. Oh. This tactic is the not bad, no, because we got a young player called Rodriguez, right? Who is actually a very good AM, but not a good winger. So I needed to create a tactical system that could allow me to play that play, which is why I switched to this. So you end up playing a tactic that can fit my players. So. Yeah. 5-3. At least Susek gets to hold the ball in his hands. It's a good result for us on the day. We created some, well, look at that. Paris FC, 1.59. I mean, I don't like what I saw from this team. Yeah, we conceded too many goals. Way too many goals. All right, so far, so good. Our defending was terrible. Yeah. But we are in the Europa League. We got our first win in Europe. Elsewhere in the Europa League, Atalanta and Eintracht Frankfurt drew. AZ Alkmaar won. Bodo Glimt won. Borussia Dortmund won. Brest won. Lugano. Man City beat Ajax. Man City are in the Europa League. Okay. So two English teams are Manchester City and Nottingham Forest. Not too bad. Got off to a good start. So coming back into this, we're going to have to set up the tactic now. So we're going to revisit the tactical system that I just made, right? So it's a very straightforward tactic. So load, I think, CMN. So free roll, shadow striker. I had a channel forward, so it's moving left and right. Then I got AP. Then, these guys were passing the ball to him and get locked out. So I was deciding, okay, I'm turning to a free roll or AP, but AP is like a kind of a magnet in the match engine. Players are going to try and pass to him. Well, free roll just moves around the pitch, making himself available for passes. So that's good, okay? And so he moved around. And then Morgan Gibbs-White, I know he is quite good at getting to the final third. He can score some goals too. So I was thinking this combination is much better. In possession, that's what they do. And then out of possession, just go to the flanks to support, play tracking. Our mistake was just now pressing wing back because it'll take them time to get to the flanks, right? Because it takes them time to get to the flanks. Having this role as a pressing wing back was causing me issues because every time he comes out, these guys will move in, then there's gaps everywhere. So instead of that, what I did was I just turned him into a wing back. I kept them as tracking wingers because they gotta move from here to here. That takes time. But once they do that, then we make it harder for teams. The idea here in this formation, defending-wise, is to make it harder for teams to pass. Not to win the ball back all the time, but to make it a challenge for them to pass the ball. Because once they get into my final third, I should have two walls waiting for them, like a wall of 5 and a wall of 4. So I basically defend as a 5-4-1. And in attack, I'm actually attacking them as a 3-1-4-2. Yeah. So I'll get like these guys into the final third. This guy is roaming. This guy will get in. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this third already. So it's essentially a very simple system. Combined, you should see the same thing here. Like your combined tactic will look like that. It's like, it's fine. Yeah. So you don't have to worry. I mean, like, I don't really care too much about. I don't really care about all this. Yeah. Like here in possession, how we look. Like I honestly, right, I don't use this feature in the game of Football Manager at all. Okay, at all. I don't bother. Okay. All right. It's very misleading. For me, this is how I find it's very, very misleading. Because the thing about this feature is it doesn't tell you the things that are under, not so clearly apparent. Like what happens between the moment you lose the ball, right? And you have to get into your defensive shape, right? So it all depends whether you counter press one. So far, so good. We're done. So we have won one match. We lost one match and we won one match on the stream. Next game. Go on holiday to the next match. We're heading into a very, very important weekend. We have to win. Absolutely not need to win. We did okay in the last game until, I didn't, because tactically I was unsure of where players should be playing. It's not, I mean, at least I think I know now compared to last season. Last season it took me 10 games. Let's see whether there's any news. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. So we are playing the FA Cup. let's look who's playing who. Okay. Oh, this is a really strange FA Cup, man. I shouldn't be involved in this early of the stage, right? So go to match. Wait a minute. Why am I seeing Liverpool? Next game. Oh my god, holy cow. Guys, we're playing Liverpool next. Look at my fixtures where they have to die for. We are playing Liverpool next. The mighty Liverpool. Tiki presses Liverpool, who have been completely massacring teams, no. Alright, so let's quick pick first. What we got? Okay. Alright. Nobody wants to play. Nobody. It looked like nobody wanted to play. All like, I don't want to play for them. Is Morgan Gibbs White not registered? Suspended for the next match, okay. Hutchinson will come here. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, we play him on the right here. Calvin Phillips, Gallo is going to be playing. We're not going to play. I don't want to play Nathaniel Brown. I think Gallo is much more interesting. We can play him, but, he's not great in the air. And this position demands concentration. Pedro Rodriguez, we could give him his debut. We could, no? I think I'm going to give him his debut. Yeah. Pedro Rodriguez getting his debut against Liverpool. Of all the teams, of all the moments he's got, yeah, we're going to be playing this match. All right, here we go, man. Liverpool, the mighty Liverpool. I have to play them. Pedro Rodriguez, our brand new signing, gets a chance to play. The question now is, can we do it? Yeah. I want to take the. I surrender straight away. Yeah. We got nothing to lose. I'm gonna die. This game. This game is. I'm dead. I'm dead. Igor uses Pedro, youngster. I'm throwing him to the deep end. Guess what? You're going to Anfield. But yeah. Except the inevitable. Liverpool top the table, have not conceded a goal difference of 14 GD. They've been smashing everybody. And then Nottingham Forest bottom of the table. Sorry, we're at home. Didn't look like. There we go. Is my captain leading them out? Okay, this is something I always found interesting. Normally the captain doesn't lead them out in my save. Yeah, you see, like, okay, waiting to see, right? Who takes the ball? I thought it should be the captain, no, but it's not the captain. Yeah, there is the referee. Well, it's not my captain leading it up, but Tola. See, it should be the captain, right? My captain should be leading it out. Or my vice captain, I don't know who they are. Look at that, man. Following words. Mo Salah. This is okay, I tell you what we'll do. Opposition instructions. We are going to I wanted to break Florian Wirtz's leg. Then I was asking myself, what are the chances that we can actually break anybody's legs in this game? Gravenberch, Chumamani. So this tactic has got DLP box to box, IB coming. This is a nice tactic. APs dropping, roaming. Got winger and inside for attacking on this side. Not bad. Wing back going wide. Wow, this is a good tactic, man. Very good tactic. Milo Kirkets with the corner. And it's a near post corner that goes narrowly wide. There's another corner as the boys defend that. So far, so good. Pedro Rodriguez. Poor kid. First game. And there we go. Not having to defend a free kick now. As Liverpool put on the pressure. Words goes wide. Upamecano. And it's a simple goal. Yeah, I don't believe the traitor has joined Liverpool, Martinelli. What the hell? Man of no honor. What the... and then he goes and scores a goal. Okay, we conceded a goal from a set piece. We're not going to berate our boys. All we're going to do is go become more attacking. Look at the two tactics. I'm like, in and out, we're going to be like this today. Yeah. Goes wide to Martinelli. And Gravenberch shot to Chouamani. Oh, nicely taken down as we go wide. Oh. All right, we're going to change. Okay, we're going to change. No, we're going to go back to this. Because I think this is going to be better for us. Yeah. Now, only problem is our boy is not really a winger. He's going to have to learn the hard way, I guess. Changing our system. Oh, good. We have to prevent them. They're coming on the flanks a lot. So if I get put these guys are advanced wing backs, yeah. So we can attack them on the flanks as well. The other one is too narrow because they're playing IFB, yeah. So there's going to be some. I play a system has got pressure on the flanks and we're defending the flanks naturally in this tactic. Pedro Rodriguez back to Gallo. Pedro Rodriguez doesn't know what to do there, and he scores on his debut. Oh my God, what a goal from the kid. On his debut, playing in a role, in a position that he's never played in before. He does some patient work with guys, and then gets into a goal-scoring position and then just wraps his foot around it and scores on his debut in a position he's never played in. What a start, man. Pedro Rodriguez with his first ever goal. Okay, now we know they're going to come, right? So we're going to have to play this guy as a centre forward. Pedro Rodriguez playing this position. Actually, Omari Hutchinson should be playing here. Yeah. Okay, address team. For once I'll say you'll be happy. I'm happy. Come on, boys. Done well, first half. 1-1, no. Against the top team of the land. The team that has won every game so far. They smashed everybody to smithereens. They have taken no prisoners. I don't know what else to say about this Liverpool team. And we are holding them at the moment. After a magnificent win over Paris FC at home in Europe. Uh-oh, here comes Florian Wirtz. Defending Frimpong. Okay, good boys. Close them down. Okay, forcing them to go back, which is a good sign. Here's Martinelli already crowded out. Here comes Kirkets. Doesn't. Oh, yes. Again, they're looking for options. What a save. That was Henderson getting down. Safanov is not playing again. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to take him off. Okay, we're going to take off Pedro to rapturous applause. Okay, Michael Hutchinson now come here. Michael go right. I like Hutchinson on the left. Okay, Ndoye has to come off now. And this is going to be a job for Superman. Nathaniel Brown, can you play on the left? Can you play on the right? Cannot. Okay, Gallo, can you play on the right or not? Also cannot. Okay. Do I have to? Then what about bringing this kid on? His composure in this kind of a high pressure game. No, we just leave it. Ndoye is not playing well, but Højbjerg is dropping like a rock. Okay. So we got Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips wants to be a coach. Let's see whether he can deliver on the ground. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm there was a horse. E-I-E-I-O. Don't ask me why I came up with that. Okay, let's go. Okay, 10 minutes to go. Team instructions. We are holding shape, babies. In possession. No more work ball into box. Too risky. All right, out of possession. No regroup. Where is hold shape? Suddenly I forgot where hold shape is. Trigger press. Same defensive lines out. I really, honestly though, for now, once, right, I'm like, where the hell is hold shape? There we go. Time wasting to the roof. Okay. All right, Endoy, come off. You cannot play already. You're 6.1 now. Watanabe. Watanabe. All Japanese, right? Multifaceted race, lah. You know. You can bring everything. I don't think I want him to play. Jai also can, but he doesn't have bravery and composure. This guy did got some composure. Oh no. Put him here. Well, let me think. Bertola has got some. No. You see how nervous I am. I am terribly nervous. Come on. We gotta find out whether you can do it in the first place or not. Yeah. How much can you screw up in the next 5 minutes, right? I don't think you can screw out that badly. Okay, now up top. Okay, we're gonna bring Nathaniel Brown for Gallo. No more substitutions because I used all my 3 stoppages. Idiot. Come on. We are the first team to do it. We are the first team to do this. Prevent Liverpool from a win. The first team to stop their 100% record. We avoided defeat to Liverpool. We got our second point of the season. We're still in the relegation zone, but that was a massive, massive result. Liverpool took the lead. We came back and leveled it with our new tactical system. But then we had to change, right? Yeah. We had to change systems when we realized that Liverpool was putting a lot of pressure on our flanks. We had to go back to the original tactic. Because my tactic now has got options. I got options to go to narrow, I got options to wide. Ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool have been slowed down. I have slowed them down just by a hair. In other results, okay, let's check out the other results. Brentford, Newcastle, Chelsea 2-2, Crystal Palace beat Bournemouth, Fulham, Arsenal beating Leeds, Man City 1-0 over Aston Villa, Spurs beat Leicester City, and Brighton held to a draw to Sunderland. So Brighton get a point. They are still within the Champions League races. Spurs also finally getting a win over Leicester City. They move up the table. I'm still here, somewhere here. I mean, I'm only 5 points away from mid-table, so that's not so bad. I'm 5 points away from mid-table and 1 point away from relegation. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Good result for us on the day. Looking at our feature matches, so we had this bit of a rocky start, right? We lost to Newcastle, then we drew against, we beat Paris FC, and then we also drew against Liverpool. Now we're traveling to Europe for Rosenborg. Yeah, baby. I like the idea of playing like this. I don't sign anybody. We see what your teams can do. Your teams are not doing badly. Once again, when we reach December, right? That's when I will release a save to you guys as well, because the January transfer window comes out, right? Then you can look at your contracts and everything else. Or maybe I'll wait until like the last week before the January transfer window opens, so you get a chance to look at players. The other way is like, you took this save, right? You can make a copy of the save in your directory as well. So you can save game as, and then you can look at it. Then you can evaluate your window. And then look at other players you might want to sign, and then you can actually play it offline, and then go, okay, fine, these are players I think I can get, and add them. Then after these players are the ones you can get at the whatever transfer value that you can get them at. Then when the time comes when you get my save, you can go in and make the changes. Yeah. We got the result, baby. And I got my Pedro Rodriguez scored his debut goal. But the moment after that, right, I noticed that we were having problems. We had issues defending. Yeah, it's tough, to play like this. Calendar, go on holiday next match, right? Where's my next match? Yeah, my next match is the day after tomorrow. So might as well just go on holiday. Don't drop me out of that holiday mood. Next match is 15th. Yeah, correct. This is how I play Football Manager now. I know most people are probably gonna not like it, but it's not that bad. If you play it, you accept it for all its flaws, I guess. Is Liverpool? Yeah, they top the table. They're top of the table. But let's see how long more. You guys need to make signings. Nottingham Forest now, Rosenberg. Okay, so again, we can give Rodriguez a chance. No, Rodriguez is not registered for this tournament. So we're going to quick pick again. I like this. Gibbs White playing here, suspended in English Premier League. So now with goalkeeper, we're going to go Safanov. Okay, Igor Isis will start. Michael can actually play as a striker. Well, look at that. Shortest striker in the world. Okay, off we go, man, against Rosenberg. Again, we're going to start like this. And if I have to defend the flanks, that's when I switch to the other formation. Easy can peasy. You couldn't watch the stream? No, it's all right. Yeah. I expect to win tonight. Just lay down a marker for our players. I don't know what formation they're using. We'll find out soon enough. Okay, they're playing a 4-2-3-1 white 4 winger. Okay, switch formations. Bang. Immediately I see the formation, I'm going to switch. Why am I switching? Because I saw inverted wing back. If I play what I'm playing right now, I'm playing into their formation. But if I play the formation that I changed to, then I'm taking the game away from the inverted wing back. So I'm forcing the inverted wing back to go wide. That is going to create issues for them defensively. At least that's a theory in my head now. Because normally in this game, right, all you have to do is worry is like, does your tactic play against the opposition, the opposition shape. So right now, when we don't have the ball, see, they are left to look for the flanks, right? You go wide. Oh man, what a take, man. Oh, missing. This is okay. We're gonna. That was okay defending. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Morato is supposed to be in the center, not Murillo. That's why we screwed up. Small mistake. Always, never, ever play the guy with the lowest jumping reach in the center. Morato is definitely way better. Okay, come. Nice work. Højbjerg, Gibbs White, back to Bertola. Now to Safanov. Murillo. I love how you abuse the berate button. I berate. I don't abuse. That's the way it's supposed to use it. Igor Jesus has given us the lead. Ding, 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 ding. Totally right. Look at the formation that they're playing with. Always decide. Okay, basically there are two ways to play Football Manager. Okay, your tactic is either attacking narrow or attacking wide. That's it. Simple. No other way to play, right? Is either go narrow or wide. So if you're playing that kind of system which has got narrow and wide, and then you've got a system that is got defending narrow or wide, right? So when I say narrow or wide, it means do you have two players on the flanks? Or just one? Now, if I see an inverted wing back, I know that they have during their build-up phase, they will have to, when they lose the ball, the inverted wing back has a lot of distance to run. And the AI has to transition to his defending shape, right? And he waits for it to, he's got 10 seconds in the counter press, right? So it's got 10, that 10 seconds is your killing zone. No? You win the match in those 10 seconds. So what you do is you make sure that you have a formation that exploits that weakness, because that is a clear weakness in a tactic. So now they've changed to a pressing wingback. What the hell? Playmaking wingback. So he's going to come here. So just now it's inverted wingback, now it's playmaking wingback, which is even better. He ain't seeing the ball, man. So he's playing the left. So our player here, Ndoye, is the one that's supposed to give him some trouble. Gibbs White is having the time of his life too. So he's having the match. He's having a terrible game. They keep changing the role on the left and the right. No, yeah. Okay, so they lose the ball. Okay, Morgan Gibbs White to Ndoye. Oh, nice work on Ego Eases. He goes wide, and then he looks for options. He finds Ndoye there. He's using his skill, and it's too easy, Campese. Make me get two. Tough love, yes, of course, T-Kill. It's tough love. Hello there, Liam. How are you, man? See that? What's happened? So this is the only. It's the simplest way to play Football Manager. All you do is you look at the formation, inverted wing back. That's it. My out of shape, out of possession shape tactic must have two players on the flanks. That's it. That's how you operate. Simple. You just go there. And then your attack, right, must have a winger on that flank. That's it. Simple. Game over. AI will never be able to handle you. So then that's how you plan. Because just now I had a tactic, right, which is narrow, right, with the AM. Now these guys are totally wiped. They cannot get to the ball. Yeah, they cannot get to the ball. So these three roles are creating havoc on the flanks right now for them. In fact, if I wanted to, we can just keep it simple. In possession, right? Play this guy here. Play this guy here. Winger. Same thing. No difference. But my attacking setup right now, the inverted wingback has to run a lot. Now the attacking wingback is not so stressed out. They got wingback in I told SI, I've written on the forums about how this is an exploit. This is a major exploit for me. Yeah. If you're a good player, you'll see this and know what to do. All you do is you look at the roles and then you attack the zone. Because the zone that is weakest is the channel. If there's a channel midfielder and an inverted wingback or a playmaker wingback, that's the zone you put your wingers into. Don't put your playmakers there. Those are the zones that you will have like your attack duties in. So I had 2 wins in Europe. This is better than the first season we in Europe. The first season we in Europe, we lost every game. Every game. Every match I did in Europe, I lost. Yeah, Rosenborg was put to the wall. I put to the, we buried them. I like, we nailed Brave RBK, All right, so Nottingham Forest, 6 points, 100% record, along with Lyon, Borussia Dortmund, Man City, Bodo Glimt, and AC Milan. So we're the top. We're the top. So after this, we can relax a bit. So we experimented with the tactical system in Europe. That gives us more latitude in England. All right. Okay. So we got a home game against Middlesbrough coming up. And then we got the boys go away on international duty after that. Is Liverpool doing good in the Champions League? Well, that's interesting. Let's see. Did Liverpool qualify for the Champions League? Competitions, Champions League, yeah. So in the Champions League, Liverpool 2 wins out of 2. Leipzig 2 wins out of 2. So Liverpool have got 2 wins out of 2. So they didn't okay, but yeah, they're doing well. Champions League 2 wins out of 2. Let's see the fixtures. So Liverpool, Arsenal beat Juventus 5-1. And then Feyenoord, where's Liverpool? Arsenal, Aston Villa, Atletico Madrid, Club Rules. Can see from here, right? It wins. They beat Roma and Lazio. 3-0 at home and 4-0. Yeah, not bad. Did I draw? What draw? We held Liverpool to a draw. We got the result against Liverpool. We became the first team to hold Liverpool, to not allow Liverpool 3 points. And Pedro Rodriguez, our youngster, scored for the first time. Beautiful, beautiful goal. I well, I can't. Problem is I cannot train players, so I'm not allowed to train players too. So, so hopefully, I mean, I'm not allowed to train players, right? So let's see, Endoye, right? How has he developed? Because Endoye, I cannot train them. Look at that now. So Endoye can be he's a wingback midfielder, right? Attacking midfielder and striker. So he's a multifaceted player now. According, they left it to him. So and then where's the Pedro Rodriguez? So this is the wow. Look, he scored a goal and became wanted by Antwerp on loan. So he's all these positions. I want to use him because he's got a decent left and a right foot. I want to use him here in these positions. Because he's got passing, he's got vision, he's got decisions, he's got flair. He's a natural, no. He's a natural player in this position, so he can definitely tear teams apart. Someone he's got this places. He's got this likes to switch ball to wide areas. I mean, he looks like a very talented player. Yeah, very talented player. So apparently he's playing higher than he's playing more than what he's expected to play. So we're playing him as more than just a breakthrough prospect. Right. So he's getting a lot of games in him. So far, so good. So this is the way it's supposed to be. Hold on, let me do a combined one. Yeah, so this is the one formation. This is a CMN. I don't know. I haven't given it a name proper. So in possessions, that is out of possessions. Out of possession, they go wide. And then the same tactic, in possession, I'm going to change this role to center forward. Okay, so out of possessions like this. So basically, it's two tactics. Otherwise, I can also play it like this. I can drop it. But I don't like dropping them because the advanced wingback is playing there. He's fine, let him play. No, I don't see them playing as a 6, 8, 9, 10. I play them where I want them to play. That's it. Not good enough for me, man. I don't make exceptions to the rule. Then if they become like superstars, right? I'll form too many attachments to my players. This way, good for you. Gone. Who knows, right? They might go on to be heroes. Okay, Morgan Gibbs is back. Gallo comes in to this position. He is outplaying our boy in that position. He comes in. McDonald sits out. McAtee also can play. Let's play McAtee first. Okay. Jai is a defender. Pedro Rodriguez comes on for Jai. Nico Williams is still injured, so no point him playing. All right, let's go. McAtee had a really good game. McAtee had a very good game. So we got to give him a bit more. Okay, off we go. Once again, we'll see what they're doing. And then I'm just going to jack the mentality up straight away. Attacking. IFB pressing wingback. Okay. Playmaking wingback, not pressing. So we'll keep doing what we're doing. We don't have to change the formation. There's definitely they'll definitely have to defend the flanks when they lose the ball. Yeah, almost immediately. Our transitions need to be a bit faster. Good defending. Hoiberg. Oh, nice. No pressure. Gallo to Omari Hutchinson. Sets up. Oh, it's the first goal. 1-0. Look, I'm just glad they're playing a playmaking wingback and an IFB. That's just a killer combination for width in your tactic. Yeah, it takes a deflection. Igor Iza's shot is blocked, and then McAtee is there to bury the chance. The three strikers, 7.2, 7.3, 7.2 immediately. Forest are in trouble. This Middlesbrough in trouble. We take those, right? In DCM, yeah, we take any chance given to us. Yeah, don't look at gift horse in the mouth. Manchester United leading Tottenham Hotspur. Ladies and gentlemen, we could be in for results. Elsewhere, we got Newcastle, Everton 2-1. Spurs are down by a goal. Brighton are down by a goal to Liverpool. Come on. Now Brighton are 2 goals down. to Liverpool. Brighton are 2 goals down to Liverpool. Højbjerg, that's another manager versus manager setup. McAtee now. Oh, lovely. Goes through the legs. Ndoye supporting him, but it not going too far forward. Højbjerg, nice chip to Ndoye. Squares it. It's a tap in for Igor Isis. It's a tap in. Literal tap in. I mean, how easy can he get, man? Oh, yeah, you've been playing okay. Okay, what a toe poke. He toe pokes that through ball to Endo. He takes it down with his shoulder, then squares it. It's like a tap in. Oh my God, we are breaking new records for XGs. Yeah, who asked them to play with IFB, right? I told you guys, the exploit is you give me the formations, roles, and duties. That is a major exploit. I'm fighting to get it removed from the game. It's a massive exploit. It's like there's no way you're not going to win, no. The only reason why you would struggle, right, at the moment right now, is if you like look at the tactic and you don't make the right changes. Okay, we don't need this guy to charge forward. That was because I got a double BM combination. Actually, you don't need one. If you want to make this tactic solid, play one DM. Don't play with two. Don't make them both run up. You need somebody in front of your defenders. So we got one of them to stay back. Yeah, you can see the opponent rolls in the tactic word. See? Information out of possession. Yeah, look at them. Winger. Why are they not gone? I have the playmaking where? Is to keep my skill issue hidden. No, I think they should remove it. I'm gonna really start a campaign in SI forums to remove it. I'm gonna say it's a bloody exploit. I mean, it's a great learning tool, but they should actually have a setting where the difficulty setting, expert, novice. Okay, expert setting, roles are hidden. Novice, roles are showing. They should allow that. That is the difficulty setting. Because right now, by allowing it to be seen, you are playing it and you are giving the AI, it's a handicap. Okay, having said that, right, the AI also will know what roles you're playing. So if you think about it this way, if the AI is adapting, I don't think the AI is adapting. Because the only reason why somebody could argue is, yeah, but the AI knows, right, what roles you're using, so it can adapt to your roles. Actually, the AI is not adapting to any of our roles. It never does. It's more like, AI is like using a tactic downloaded from the internet and then hoping for the best, basically. That's how the AI is playing. So, okay, Richardson, and then when it changes roles, right, it's like hoping to get something going, and then it will change one role, it change a player to that position. If they show, yeah, they can hide it. Give us an option to hide it, that's all. Ndoye, oi, Omari Hutchinson, come on. I thought he was going to bicycle kick that. Look at him, he's dancing around, setting up McAtee for a second goal. Yeah, AI is never adapting. AI has always got this AI, but basically how the AI works is this, right? It's got this kind of a threshold. So the threshold is determined by score and time. So assume the scoreline is 0-0 and it's 60 minutes, then the AI will change its roles or its tactic. So it's always reacting not to your tactic, it's reacting to the score or the time. Newcastle 2, Everton 3. Hey, yeah, come on, Jordis. Oh, no. The Jordis and the Toffees. Offside. No, I don't think SI is... No, I think SI can implement it. I don't think they implemented it, yeah. It's a great goal from Middlesbrough from the corner. We have to berate. Great goal. Oh, man, that was a great goal. Near post, no. Normally, we never concede those. There's the defenders. The tracker made a mistake. Okay, come on, guys. Get our first win of the season. Okay, we're going to have to think of Gallo and bring him off. Gallo is not having a good game. So, Natalian Brown is coming off for Gallo. And then we got Michael for McAtee. McAtee has got 2 goals. Don't you dare. Okay. Morgan Gibbs-White for Omari Hutchinson. Yeah. McAtee will take off. Bloody hell. He's got 2 goals. You're taking him off. Don't you know who your better players are? McAtee showed up and started scoring goals. God Spurs actually mentioned it. No, play McAtee. So I did now. That's the only reason why McAtee is playing, because God Spurs mentioned it. One of you said, play McAtee, okay? But don't you dare score a goal now. Offside. Strelak. I've used Dave Strelak before as a good striker. Cheap and good. Offside. Oh, it's awarded. Bloody hell, we cannot win games. Damn, we threw away this game. We threw away the game. We should have played a lot better. Another point. Okay, hard-earned point. We should have won this game. We didn't. So at the moment, we are still rooted to the relegation zone. They have the resources to implement it. It's a question of whether they want to or not. We are still chasing our first win in it. But looking at the situation at the moment, we are in the relegation zone. A familiar story for us. We'll just have to escape, which we are capable of doing. Yeah, and you have to remember that we also have one of the worst defenses in the land. Look at that. Nottingham Forest are considered the most goals this season. 24. We're also not bad at scoring goals. Okay? We are a very highly entertaining team. In other results, let's go through the results right now. Okay. Liverpool beat Brighton 2-0. Mo Salah and Alexis McAllister scoring before the half was out, consigning Brighton to that first defeat of the season. Okay, so Brighton have finally lost the game. Okay, Liverpool keeping up their win streak, returning to winning ways after dropping points against Nottingham Forest the week before. Okay, and then elsewhere we've got Tottenham Hotspur, Spurs losing to Manchester United through a Marcus Rashford goal. So Marcus Rashford returns to Manchester United to get them scoring again. And Spurs are struggling a bit. 3 defeats, 3 wins. 3 wins over Fulham, West Ham and Leicester, drawing to mighty Sunderland and losing to 3 of their games. Everton, Liverpool and United. Nottingham Forest still looking for their first win. Okay, having lost 3 games already this season to Brighton, Arsenal and to Newcastle. Liverpool, meanwhile, 5 wins on the trot before they met us, and then they have to drop a point. So they beat Fulham, Bournemouth, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Spurs and Brighton, the 2 manager-led clubs suffering at the hands of Liverpool. But at the Liverpool could not get the better of Nottingham Forest. And now we have all to do this season because we are still in the relegation zone. In other competitions, right? The story is for us right now, okay, is the other competitions. In the Europa League, we are currently 2 wins out of 2. Okay, Liverpool in the Champions League are also doing quite well. Okay, in the Champions League, Liverpool are top of the table, also winning. So we are the only 2 teams in Europe, Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. Yes. I don't know if you guys want to see the game, but I'm going to save the game now. All right. So save the game as now is September. Still September. Okay. So it's still September. We haven't finished it yet. Crazy save. Crazy start to the season. I mean, okay, guys, you had it. What do you think of the save so far? Got Spurs, Tiki Press, Spurs fan. How do you feel about this? Is it fun? Interesting? AI always uses tactics like a match plan. Yeah, that's what, I mean, it's the way that, someone in SI actually explained it to me once before. It's more like it's driven on time and score, not on your tactic. It doesn't adapt to your tactic. It adapts to itself. It's got its rules, right? And it will follow the rules. It is little code. So they haven't really made it very complicated. There was one time where the AI was really difficult to play against. It wasn't because the AI was an AI that's like outplaying, outthinking you. It's more like we're just so hard to find ways to get behind the defensive line. Yeah, so you have to create those kind of high possession tactics that play with work ball into box and low crosses to score goals. I still remember. You had to have like multiple your tactic had to have multiple routes to goal. Like either you can cross the ball to somebody who could hit the ball. You had a player that was good to attack from the edge of the area. You have to think of many ways to score goals. Yeah, so I think at the end of the day, that's how we have to approach the game. Yeah, I think if the AI for it to become adaptive, kill, I think takes a while for SI. I think the problem is it becomes too adaptive. Then I think it's going to become very hard for people to play against it. But having said that, right, as I do recognize the fact that people are complaining that AI is too easy. It's true, it is too easy. So Spurs is not shipping as many goals. We only played 6 games this season, and I'm already conceded 24 goals, which works out to be about 4 goals per game. I've scored 12 goals, but it's not enough. So I have to lock down my formation. I cannot play with 2 box to box. It's too what's the word for it? It's too flamboyant. I have to become Buster-Net, not Joey. The Joey personality was the one that created those, Joey is the crazy one on the stream, my alter ego. If he takes over, that's it. All my tactics score lots of goals and concede lots of goals. When Buster-Net comes back, that's it. It's boring football. Yeah, it's really hard to please everyone on FM26. Half the people complain the graphics are too much, and the other half complain. Yeah, I know. Look, the game is a game, right? At the end of the day, what can we say, right? We can't say much. That's one of the reasons why I think SI should stick to their guns. Do what they want to do and go for it. Yeah, they can do more, but SI have to stick to their guns. Yeah, whatever they want. The game, how much more can this game evolve? That's the thing. How much more? It actually evolved to a point where it became a bit unrealistic as well. Yeah. So SI had to rein the game back to make it more realistic. But having said that, we have not seen more of this game to come. What SI have done is they moved us to a new plot of land where they're building a new house, right? So far we've got the doghouse done, the toilet's done. We have to see what the rest of the house looks like after they finish constructing it. So for a long time we've been in a shit house, and we've been thinking why is the first thing that they build a toilet, kind of thing. But we'll see how it goes. Give them some time. The international management feature will be coming, and it should be coming. I don't know when it's going to be launched, but the World Cup final team registrations have been announced, right? The squads have been announced. So I don't think it'll be we're far away from it. Yeah, 31st of March was now we're already in April. So I think now is the time for them to test the features in-house, and hopefully we get something soon. I think it'll be soon. Yeah, I don't know when. I don't even know what it's going to look like. So I think that could be the biggest change in the game. But so give them a chance. Let's see what it looks like. And I've never really liked the international side of management and Football Manager. Will it be any better? I don't know. Well, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming into the stream today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you liked it. We'll be back tomorrow with more. And I'll also announce a change to the stream schedule moving forward. There's going to be changes to the stream schedule. I'm probably going to be streaming Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, leaving Mondays and Fridays alone because of the children. It was an amazing thing that I actually got to the stream today, Yeah, my kids finished school. And then by the time they finish school, I pick them up. But this week is going to be quite scary the next couple of weeks because it's going to affect my stream schedules quite a fair bit. My son has got sports today. The other one has got... And both their sports events are on different days. This is a school, not the Olympics. Why can't you have it all on one day? It's like the Olympics, like day 1, day 2, day 3. They're like, what the... Can't you have one day for everything? Make life easier for the parents. My son came to me, Dad, I need my running uniform. And only give them one running uniform. I'm like, Dad, I need on Monday, I need on Wednesday. Damn shit, no. That's so annoying. It's like, he comes to me, Dad, I need my running gear on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I look up and go, say what? No, like, why can't you use your own? I can buy you 3 sets of running gear. You can use them, right? Oh my God. No, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, lots of laundry. I've got after this. So that's why the streams this week is a bit. I like to give out a stream schedule, but I can't keep it. I hate doing this. No? I hate making promises I can't deliver. No? So I put out a stream schedule Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm streaming, right? After that, sports day comes, this comes, that comes, and I can't stream. Already the bloody content on Busternet, the gaming channel, is literally dead. I haven't done a video there in ages. I'm hoping that I get a chance to do a video when the international management comes out. I don't want to do a video on the match engine because you know why? Because seriously, come on. How difficult is this game? It's not like rocket science. Maybe I'll do a video on how to adapt. The only thing that you really need to know about the in possession, out of possession tactical system is the rules that people. I think people don't understand the rules. They all assume that counter press works in any kind of situation. When it very clearly fails, when your out of possession shape is very different from in possession. If the two formations are diametrically opposed, then your counter press is going to be like a suicide button that you're pressing on the thing. No? So you never choose counter press unless the two formations are identical. If they are not identical, you press, your tactic falls apart. Yeah, son looks jaded and could do with the rest. No, he's not. He's too excited. Okay, guys, I thank everybody for coming in. I'll see you guys tomorrow.